Well, hello again. Just rained this morning. We had lunch, ate too full, so I figured I'd come out and do a nice little walk and enjoy the weather and give another rule or idea from your father. So, forgive me, this video is a little odd because I'm using the tripod. I don't have my little handy stand, but this actually works a little better, but it's a little more cumbersome. Anyways, I had a few rules in mind, so I thought I'd just lay them out there, but put them all individually so that they can be enjoyed independently as you see fit. And these rules, by the way, are in no particular order. They're just as I think of them. But the second rule or idea or rule for life is to stay open-minded and be open to all possibilities and opportunities. I don't have many regrets in life. I've been very, very fortunate in life. But when I do look back at areas of my life, the biggest thing that I come up with is regretting that I tended to be as stubborn as I was at periods of my life. For example, I have never been to New York City. I'm an American and I've never been to New York City. In fact, I've never visited most major American cities. I've been to more major international cities: Beijing, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Taipei, Shanghai, London, Paris. But American big cities, the biggest American city I think I've ever been to was Washington, D.C. when I was in high school, part of a high school field trip. And that's it. Oh, in L.A. Went to L.A. when I was later in life. Anyways, stay open-minded to all possibilities. Don't close yourself down and be stubborn in your ways because of your viewpoint and your point of view on life. So my example was I had the opportunity to go to New York City several times in my life. Once when I was in high school through theater, twice I think through theater in high school, and then again when I was in college with a friend. And each time I just poo-pooed it. I just thought, why would I want to go to New York? I'm not interested in New York City. I liked theater, I liked acting, but I wasn't into Broadway or into the shows and things as much as I am now. And in college, I was focused on working for Disney, so I didn't go with my friend. And looking back on that now, I regret that. I wish I hadn't been so stubborn and set in my ways, and that I went and experienced those opportunities, because now I've never been to New York City, and I probably will one day, but I wish I had done that. And then another example is the Disney Cruise Line, which you love so much, both of you girls. For years when I worked at Disney, I had friends tell me how wonderful the cruise line was. And I figured, well, I did a cruise with Grandma and Grandpa. We did one, we did the Caribbean cruise once, twice. We did a cruise to Alaska, and I kind of had my fill. We did that when I was in middle school and high school. And I thought the Disney cruise, it's going to be all childish and, all Disney characters and stuff. And as a cast member, an employee at Disney, we'd get a huge discount. So I had friends in high school, friends in college, all throughout college for years say, oh, we should check out a Disney cruise. We should check out a Disney cruise. And I would just poo-poo them like, oh, it's too expensive. And I never looked into it. And then years later, towards the end of my time at Disney, one of my good friends, he said, hey, how have you never been on a Disney cruise? And I said, it's childish, it's too expensive, et cetera, et cetera. And he said, no, you're going. And he and my other friend, they took me on a Disney cruise. We were still working for Disney, got a discount, and I fell in love. And I've looked for opportunities to always go back on another Disney cruise whenever I can. Unfortunately, now that I don't work for the company anymore, we don't get the big discount that we used to. But again, it's another example of I was closed-minded, and because of that, I missed out on an opportunity for a good part of my life that I could have had and enjoyed. And I have others. Maybe those two are more watching out for the snails. It rains, so all the snails are out here. Don't want to step on them. But yeah, stay open to possibilities. Don't close your mind off to opportunities or possibilities because they're not in your wheelhouse, or you think something else is more important at the time. Try to stay open to all those things, because you never know what opportunity or what possibility you may enjoy, or may expand your horizons, or bring you new knowledge. So stay open to everything. Don't say no. Stay open. Okay? I love you. See you later.